much problem. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Lani Good. If this is your first time at my channel, then make sure you subscribe, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, make sure you like, make sure you share it, all that good shit. Okay, so like I said, welcome y'all. Welcome. So I've been meaning to make this video for absolutely ages because it's probably the #1 thing I get asked on Instagram. all your people, all you care about is my body. But yeah, I get asked a lot about my my body. You know, what work have I had done? Listen, I wish I was rich, because if I was rich, I would have Kylie Jennered this bitch. I would have my nose done. I would have my, oh actually I do have my boobs done. I would have a smaller waist. I would snatch that shit right up, you know. Yeah, I would probably have a bigger, I mean, I shouldn't say this because it's just like bad, like to encourage girls to do stuff, but I'm just all for people just like being who they want to be and looking how they want. Now, okay, I don't want to talk forever, so I'm gonna like, I'm thinking, where do I start? I was always insecure about my tits. I always thought they were really ugly and really hideous. So what I did is I went to my mum when I was 18. I was still a virgin these times. I'd kissed boys and stuff, and I'd done like a few bits. I mean, nothing. I know is there like levels? Is it levels? They talk about in movies, like, have you gone to level 8? I can't remember. I hadn't done anything too wowzer, by the way. I hadn't done anything too sexual. I'd done bits, but not bits like that. Not bits, nothing. All I'm saying is nothing to do with my vagina, nothing to do with my mouth, okay? I'd kissed boys and they'd felt me up. That's about it. That's about it, sorry. I was very insecure, and I think this is the main reason that nothing that wowzer had happened. So I was, like I said, I was really insecure about my breasts. So I went to my mum and I just said to her, like, I will never ever be with a man because I don't like the way I look. I'm really insecure about my breasts. I had really big areolas. Look, I don't want anyone to like, I don't want to put anyone down. So if anybody has really big areolas, listen girl, if you can love you for you, just do that. So I don't want anyone to feel a type of way because of what I'm saying. But just me personally, they were massive, and they weren't just big, they were ginormous. So and they were really saggy. They were just really unattractive breasts, in my opinion. So my mum just said to me, go to the NHS and just meet with the GP and ask them for advice of what private companies you could go to get your breasts done. So I went to get a query from my GP. He referred me to a hospital, but I thought I was going for advice, if I'm honest. So I went to some plastic surgery place in God, there's hair in my mouth. Some plastic surgery place in Hampstead? Yeah, Hampstead, 100% Hampstead. I went to a plastic surgery place in Hampstead, and the doctor looked at me. The nurse looked at me first. I spoke to her, then the doctor came in. And then the doctor looked at me, and like literally, whilst he was looking at them, he was just like, okay, when do you want to have surgery? This is on the NHS. I was like, pardon? I was like, pardon? I couldn't believe what I was hearing, you know? I was thinking, you're gonna give me free boob jobs. Okay, cut long story short, mum didn't want me to have the surgery straight away because I was doing my A-levels, so we had to wait until I got into uni, and all that stuff. I always had to have counselling beforehand to make sure that I wouldn't, my expectations were realistic. Like, having your breast done isn't going to change your life, but it depends how shallow you having surgery is for you. Some people don't love themselves. So when they have surgery, it's like they just don't love themselves, so they have to fix a lot of things about them. But with me, I just didn't like my boobs. So yeah, Anyway, we waited a while. I was so excited. I literally counted down literally for months. I told everybody I was gonna have a boob job. Literally, I was like so excited. I didn't even like talk to any guys during that time because I was thinking I'm gonna be upgraded. I'm gonna be upgraded in a minute. I'm gonna be upgraded. And to be honest, I was like, when the day came, I can remember being like going in the theatre waiting. You can't have weave, you can't have makeup, nothing. So I had all that off. Also, they told me that I was a bit overweight, so I had to lose weight before it. This skinny, I lost too much weight. I was so skinny. I'm gonna put a picture if I can. I was so skinny. I was literally waiting in the waiting room. You wear all this stuff, if you can see the picture. And then I think I only have a picture of my second one, so if I show you a picture, that's my second one. But yeah, yes, I'm in the waiting room, and then they take me in there. They sedate you, so you fall asleep, and then you wake up, and it's mad. You feel pain, but you're on painkillers, so you just feel this fullness. You feel, because you know they cut you open there, so you feel this pain, but you feel this fullness. It's nuts. They gave me implants so that my breast wouldn't sag, because the implants naturally give you more volume, and then they cut my areolas. I had to wait a few days to see them, but when I went to get cleaned by the nurse, I saw my tits, and don't get me wrong, they were amazing. They were a big improvement to what I had before, but they weren't like friggin', you know, porn stars. They weren't, I don't know how to say this. They weren't the dream breasts, you know, that girls would dream about. Okay, so how it works, okay, I'm not sure if it works like this in general, but what I have discovered about my situation, and probably a lot of people's situation, is the reason the NHS can give like free surgeries is because a lot of doctors, and junior doctors in particular, need training. So they train on volunteers, and kind of I was needed. Basically, if I went at a different time and there wasn't anybody who needed training in that field, I would have got rejected to have my breast done. But they needed me basically at that point for one of the junior doctors to see how to do a breast augmentation, so, or just surgery in general. So I was a guinea pig to somebody brand new, and my breasts were fine, but my nipples were just different sizes. I don't know, I don't feel like they cared, because I feel like, why did they give me different nipple sizes? Anyway, I rocked those breasts for like 5 years, and I was so grateful, so happy, because there was such an improvement. But in the back of my mind, obviously I would have rather had nipples that were the same size. So then when I got a bit older, I was about 25, 26, I just thought, F it, I'm gonna get a loan now. Went to the bank, got a loaner, and I thought, you know what, I deserve to have breasts of a goddess, bad bee breasts, and I'm going to have them. Took a loan out, a lot of grands actually, a lot. I went private, I flew to Germany. Listen, I went in there and I was like, I want them twice as big as what they were. I don't know what to think. I wanted to be the baddest, but then I also wanted my nipples smaller. But the way it works is if you want bigger breasts and your nipples smaller, there's opposing pressure. So the breasts are bigger, so your skin is stretched for the bigger breasts. But then your nipples are made smaller and they surround your nipples, your areola, sorry. So there's pressure around them. So there's opposing pressure going like with the areolas, and there's pressure with your breasts. So it's like they might like not pop, but I feel like the areola could have just like opened, because there's two different pulls going on, inwards and outwards. So he told me I couldn't go way bigger, but I could go bigger. I'm so grateful he told me I couldn't go bigger. Not way, I went bigger, but like 2 cups. But I'm so happy he didn't make me like 4 cups bigger. If I was bigger than what I am, I would be, like honestly, what would I be? Like, that would be insane. I need to show you all what my breasts look like in a bra, because this isn't, you can't, even if I do this for you, okay, it's almost like the implant is almost pushed out, and you can see when you have support. You can see the roundness. Maybe that's better. Oh god, sorry about that. Oh god, I'm gonna have to edit this so bad. Can you see that? So if I wore a bra, because that's what a bra will do, literally, if I wore a bra, it pushes the implant together, and you can see the roundness of the implant. So there's some outfits or some bras that will make my breasts look more fake than others. So you can see how fake they look. So I paid like a couple grand for those. God. Yeah, so you can see how fake they look. I paid a couple bills for those, a couple grand. Overall, it doesn't take a long time to recover. The recovery process is nothing. Like, it takes 2 weeks. You have to eat really healthy, but initially you have to eat liquids. But it's not a big deal. It's not something people should be scared of. The recovery is absolutely nothing, and it's just nothing. It's not a big deal. I will say this: having fake breasts, you are always aware that they're fake, because you can't just walk around or think that you are like everybody else. You can't just walk around and think like somebody can friggin' like, you can't just get in a fight and someone can't just punch you in your chest. You can't have leakage, mate. Nah. You can't just think, okay, calm, like when I'm, you know, having intimate moments with my lover or my boyfriend, that you're just gonna throw me around, dash me around, grips. Nah, it don't work like that, you know. The amount of times I've had to remind a partner, yo, my breasts are fake, they can pop, like, you know, calm, like, can we just like not, like, can you not try and kill me in this session? You know, like, if someone's lying on top of you, like, can you not like freaking try and squash my breasts so they'll pop? Because this is the thing, a implant can pop, and then all the like juice or whatever it is inside there can just go into your skin, into your body, and become gangrene, because it will just rot in your skin. Some breast implants are made out of salt water, so they're all right when they do that, but I can't be having mine do that. Like, I can't have my breast pop. But that's not even something that I want to consider or think about. I can't be having my breast pop. What the fuck? What the fuck? I can't be having my breast pop. I'm not about that life. Like, that would absolutely scare me to death. So yeah, I'm not here for that. So you just have to be careful when you live with them. You can live a normal life, but just, you can't just be, someone can't just be like roughing. Nah, someone can't be too rough with you. Absolutely not. But in your day-to-day, people are not rough with you. But if someone just wants to, no, you can't be on my breasts, all right? Because they'll pop, because they're fake. So, oh my god, did I just wipe my eyebrow? Okay, cool, it's still there. So guys, look, it was probably the best decision I ever made, having my breasts done. I love them now. They're amazing. I'll show you a picture of them when they're fresh, if I find it. I hope it popped up. I love my breasts. They're probably one of my best features. I'm very confident. I have a scar around the areola, but I rock that scar, and I love the scar. And I just feel like I have beautiful breasts. The breasts that I always deserved. So I would recommend anybody, if they're really insecure about their breasts, get your boobs done, girl. Get your boobs done, become a bad bee. You know, join me. We can be baddies unite. If you have naturally great breasts, and you're a lucky girl. I feel like some of you are going to ask me if I would do any other surgeries. I tried to get my nose done. I bet you some of you are going to roll your eyes. I did. I tried to get my nose done. I actually made an appointment. 2 appointments, not 1. And I went to talk to a doctor. Why did the doctor tell me, nah fam? He told me, nah fam, your breasts are great. And sorry, your nose is great. And the other doctor told me the same thing. So, because guess what? Surgeons can say no to you. Anyway, guys, I just want to say thank you for listening to my video. If I didn't hit on all the points you wanted me to hit on, just DM me or just comment below, and I'll talk about whatever you want me to talk about. Hey. So make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share. Until next time.